the outrage is palpable from city leaders, neighbors, and bystanders after Philadelphia's latest mass shooting. 8 teenagers in the hospital in what feels like a constant repeated cycle. A desperate city is crying out for change.
This time, the victims were all high school students just waiting at the bus stop. Police may have found a break in the case overnight. The action cam was on the 400 block of Rosalind Street in the Olney neighborhood. Detectives confiscated a blue Hyundai Sonata parked on a residential block. The vehicle matches the suspected getaway vehicle from the shooting captured on surveillance. Police tell us the vehicle was taken to an impound lot overnight.
In that surveillance video released by police, 3 suspects can be seen exiting the Sonata. They opened fire on the group at 5 points in the Burholm section of the city and quickly flee the area.
We have team coverage of this mass shooting. Catherine Scott has the stories of bystanders who stepped in to help and what may have motivated the bloodshed.
But first, we're going to begin with Action News reporter Corey Davis, who's live from the mass shooting scene at Cottman and Rising Sun Avenues. Good morning, Corey.
Tam and Matt, good morning. So much grieving among the families of those victims as well as those who are just in the neighborhoods experiencing this. But in the meantime, officials are angry about it. They're asking for a community to help them as they work to solve these crimes.
We said this multiple times. I asked every parent today, go in those rooms and look under those tables and look under those closets and get those guns out of the house, right? Because at the end of the day, many of these kids are coming from the same communities that they're shooting at. Right? And they know who they are. And the community knows who they are. We can't do this by ourselves.
Philadelphia police say 8 students from Northeast High School were shot yesterday afternoon at around 3 o'clock while they were waiting on a SEPTA bus at the bus stop. This is at the intersection of Cottman and Rising Sun Avenue in Burholm. Surveillance video shows the 3 shooters getting out of the car next to the Dunkin' Donuts. They run up to the large group of kids with book bags who were just walking to the bus as those shooters started firing guns. The suspects then ran back to the Hyundai Sonata and drove off. More surveillance video shows the suspects speeding away in that dark blue Sonata, which sources say was stolen. So highway patrol officers found the vehicle at around 11 o'clock last night after putting out a description. The action cam was there along the 400 block of Rosalind Street in the city's Olney section as police collected evidence and then impounded the car. So the next step, of course, is to track down those who are responsible for the shooting. The district attorney is involved in that. Once they are arrested, we'll have more from the DA as well as other city officials in the next half hour. Reporting live here in Burholm, Corey Davis, Channel 6 Action News.
All right, thank you, Corey. Now let's go on over to Action News reporter Catherine Scott. She's live at Einstein Medical Center, which is one of the hospitals where some of those injured teens are being treated after that mass shooting. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Tam. After those 8 teens were shot, they were taken to area hospitals, including here in Einstein. We're hearing that 6 are in stable condition, 2 remain in critical condition. The victims are all students at Northeast High School, which will switch to virtual learning for the rest of the week. When those shots were fired, people nearby came running to help.
Ran out over to the scene, just saw a whole bunch of kids laying on the ground with various gunshot wounds. Fatherly instinct and military instinct kicked in, so it was, aid and assist.
He was shot in his back, like right here at his spine, and I put pressure on it. There's a lady on the phone with 911 telling him, because he was sitting up, they told him to lay on his belly so we could stop the blood. I looked over and there was 4 other kids laying down.
Surveillance video capturing the sounds of the rapid gunfire yesterday afternoon. People who live and work nearby dropped what they were doing and came running. 8 students from Northeast High shot while waiting at a SEPTA stop in Burholm. 7 boys and 1 girl between the ages of 15 and 17 taken to area hospitals. Police are investigating the motive and working to determine if the shooting is connected to the quintuple shooting that happened on Monday in Ogons, where a 17-year-old from Imhotep Charter was killed while waiting for a SEPTA bus stop. 2 other Imhotep students were injured, as were 2 passengers sitting on the bus. Yesterday, as some community members helped the shooting victims, others, like staff at Quaker Diner, helped the students who witnessed this trauma.
Some of the kids came in here and tried to keep them calm and, you know what I mean, until their parents could get as close as they could get here to come and get them. We send them out to go to school and we think that they're safe, and you just never know what's going to happen.
It's very frightening. This doesn't happen here. We have so many young children here. And this seems to be an ongoing trend now with the teenagers. And it's not what neighborhood you live in anymore. It's just the world we live in. Something's got to change.
And counselors will be available today at Northeast High School to help students as they process all this trauma. We are live at Einstein. Catherine Scott, Channel 6 Action News.
It does seem so chaotic out there. Thank you, Catherine. Use the free 6ABC app to stay up to date on any news as it develops. We have details on the search for the gunman involved in this shooting and several other shootings in the city this week. You can also learn about the efforts by SEPTA and city officials to stem the violence on mass transit.